Hi, fifth grade. So this is the seventh week, and this is the week of May 27th. Monday was a holiday, so I have a couple of riddles that I want to go over. Please make sure that you're working on your math project and that any unfinished work that you haven't completed, that you are doing your best to complete it. Everything is on the calendar. So let's start with the first problem. Find the answer to the following problem. Divide 40 by half, then multiply the answer by 2. Now I noticed a lot of you took 40 and you divided it by half of 40, which was 20. And if you multiply that by 2, you got 40. So let's look what actually happens. So it says 40 divided by half, right? So let's do that first. So then we know we got 40 inverse operation. The division changes to multiplication, and we flip our number, and that becomes 2 over 1, or 2. 40 times 2 equals 80. And then it says, then multiply the answer by 2. When you do that, you get 160. So this is some of the things that we were working on this year regarding fractions. And remember, when we're dividing, we always use the inverse operation to finish our problem. So there you go. Our answer is 160. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message on Teams or even in the comment section of your responses, and I will make arrangements to have a small meeting with you one-on-one. So let's look at the next one. Okay, so let's read this problem. Ivan is 22 years old. Jose is 2 years older than Ivan and 5 years younger than Jaden. How old is Jaden? So when I was looking at everybody's answers, I'm happy to say the majority of you had the same answer. So let's see if I get what you get, but I'm going to read it again. So I know we're trying to figure out how old Jaden is. Okay, so Ivan is 22 years old. Jose is 2 years younger, 2 years older than Ivan and 5 years younger than Jaden. How old is Jaden? So let's see. I know I have to figure, I know they give me information. Ivan is 22 years old. Jose is 2 years older than Ivan. And I know that he's 5 years younger than Jaden. So that information is what I'm going to need in order to help me solve the problem, because this one's a little tricky. But I'm going to read it again. Ivan is 22 years old. Jose is 2 years older than Ivan and 5 years younger than Jaden. How old is Jaden? All right, so let's look at this. One thing I do know that they automatically give me, Ivan is 22 years old. So let's put Ivan equals 22. Okay? Now, Jose, here we go, Jose equals, he's 2 years older than Ivan. So, he's 2 years older. So he is 2 more than 22. So we figure that's out. Jose, 2 plus 22 gives us 24. So now we know that Jose, I'm trying to make my letters look better, equals 24. And we already see here that Ivan is 22. So now that we have these two figured out, so we have Jose, figured out, and we have Ivan, which was already given to us in our problem. Now it says Jose is 5 years younger than Jaden. How old is Jaden? So let's look at this. We got to figure out how old Jaden is. Right? So I know that, so I know that Jose is 5 years younger than Jaden. So we know Jose is 24, right? So we know Jaden is 24. So it says he's 5 years younger than Jaden. How could we figure that out? So if he's younger than, I could say 24 plus 5, because should give me 29, right? And let's see if that works out. Is 24 5 less than 9? If I subtract them, 24, so I can check my work. 9 subtract 4 gives me 5. 2 subtract 2 gives me 0. So I know that the difference in Jaden and Jose's age is 5. And after I've checked my work over here, it looks like I'm correct. So this means that Jaden is 29. So there we have it. Ivan is 22, Jose is 24, and Jaden is 29. And I think 99% of you had 29. All right, so I'm not going to assume any of you have questions for me on this one, but just by chance you do, again, you can send me a text message on Teams, or you can also send me a message, leave it in Padlet, text me on Dojo, and if you need some one-on-one, we'll definitely set that up so that we can work together. You have 2 more riddles coming up this week. I hope everyone has a good week, and remember, any work that you have not finished, please make sure that you finish it. And I've also put in Padlet the link for you to see what assignments you may or may not be missing. All right. So it looks like we're done. So until next week, have a good week.